Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening. Now, as I noticed, this room is a little echoey, and immediately you're going to notice this is not my usual setup. I am not in my bedroom right now. I'm in my office for various reasons that I will not get into right now. Mainly that there is a lot of people upstairs right now, and I don't want to sound like a lunatic. But right now we have a 3-pack blister to open, which is ironic because in the last video, or one of the last couple videos I've done, I was like, oh, when was the last time I've ever opened up a 3-pack blister on this channel? And I found out that that was never. So there's a first time for everything. We got the newest set as of recording this, as of when it goes up, probably December. No. We'll have actually 2 more by then. We'll have both 151 and I believe Paradox Rift was just announced. Both of those will be out by the time you see this, but for me, this is my first time ever opening Obsidian Flames, which is, pretty cool. I picked this up from Target for an absurd amount of money, and I'm here to open it up today. And before I get into it, there is one thing I'd like to point out to you. By the way, thumbnail, I've been noticing that I need more of these, so I'm just going to leave it for a second. Awesome. All right. So, something I noticed in these packs is that you remember all the time, ending, I believe, in the Sword and Shield era, you either get, like, a coin or a pin in these, and I noticed that it's not in here. And honestly, I feel like that's kind of chipping me off a little bit, because as long as I can remember, 3-pack blisters had at least a stupid, dumb coin that you don't care about in it. And now they just don't give you anything. Which, considering that they raised the price on all products, and they raised the price on this and didn't include a coin, I think it's a little cheap. Honestly, I'll be honest. I do not like the decision to get rid of the coin. I don't know if they're like getting rid of it altogether or they're keeping it or whatever. I don't know. Not my problem. I just wish that they didn't remove stuff from existing products and still raise the price. I know obviously these packs have more value to them because there's a holo in it now, but that does not matter. Do not backstock. That's interesting. But yeah, I noticed that these obviously have more inherent value because you now get a holo in every pack, which I personally am not a fan of. I don't know. Change is scary, and I'm just not ready to embrace the future. However, with that, you can see I got my little guys in the background. I figured that we should just get right into this. And jank setup be jank. I really don't have a good way to reach it, so it might be closer to the camera today than you're used to. And I'll be honest, I do like the backs of the packs now. They all kind of look the same, but I kind of like them. So we got Obsidian Flames, and Obsidian Flames. Now, if you remember in the last video, any of the last few videos, my luck has been a little bit crazy. And I think to balance it out, today I'm either going to get nothing, which is kind of like my number one thought right now. So I'm going to get 3 holos, maybe a EX, right? And my other thought is I'll do all right. So, I'll get 1 EX, maybe a cool holo, and maybe a Illustrator Rare. Or I'm going to do crazy, and I'm going to get nothing, and then an alternate art EX. I feel like there really is no alternative to these, but I guess we'll see. So, obviously, the main man for the set is Dark Terra Charizard, because of fucking course it is. And we also have Electric Terra Tyranitar and Reverum for some fucking reason. But what's interesting about these is that they're actually embracing the whole Terra thing. Something I found weird in Scarlet and Violet base set and Paldea Evolved was that most of the Terra EXs in the set were just their original type. The whole point of Terra type is that they can be any type in the game, so why bother making them the same type? So this is actually a thing I like them changing up here. Anyways, here is your code for the 3-pack blister. Once again, I really have no use for these. You have your Houndstone. I always say Houndoom. I wonder if I said it earlier. They are very similar. Literally, the only difference is stone versus But we got Delve and then Spooky Shot. Neither of which are creative attacks. We've seen them all before. But I do like this kind of sparkly pattern they have going on the holos now. This is the first product I've opened, on camera at least, that has the sparkly promo pattern. I actually like it quite a bit, especially on the borders. So Rowlet, can you hold that for me? Thank you. And with that, I believe we should just get right into it. So we're going to go from least cool pack art to most cool. We're going to go Reverum. Honestly, I like the Tyranitar more. Charizard, Tyranitar. And let's start off my first ever pack of Obsidian Flames. And like a lot of other sets, namely like Paldea Evolved, Scarlet and Violet, all those sets, this is my first time ever seeing any of the cards from this set. So you're going to get kind of like my unkept reaction to most of these artworks for the first time, which, you know, I think is pretty cool. And like the last video, this code is kind of filthy. But there you go. There's the code for my first ever Obsidian Flames pack. Actually, there's no code trick, so you just got to get rid of the electric energy. And our first ever not Darkness Ablaze. What is this set called? Obsidian Flames? Yeah. Obsidian Flames card is electric. What a guy. Larvitar chilling in the dirt, I guess. We got Magnemite. I actually really like that artwork. Eevee. Of course, there's an Eevee in the set. Trevenant. Surprised that's not a rare. Paldean Clodsire. Oh my god, I love him. They can go on the back as an honorable mention. Grumpig. First reverse holo is a Larvesta. Second reverse holo is an Oddish. I do like Oddishes, as you know. And our holo is a Claydol, destroying everything with lasers. The more you know. I'm actually going to sleeve up Oddish. That is pretty much a hit to me, because I collect the Oddish line. Because if you have not seen my... words, please. If you've not seen my every Pokemon ever tier list that I actually ended recently, I was kind of sad about that. Oddish is in my top 100, and Vileplume is like in my top 5, I think. Something ridiculous like that. Then I'll set the holos aside, even though they're worthless to me at this point. They are still notable. Alright, so now we have Charizard. This pack art I'm going to try and preserve a little bit more, because as I'm sure I've mentioned in previous videos, I do like to kind of preserve one of every artwork for a wall diorama thing that I'm working on. So I'd like to just preserve this to the best of my abilities. Now that may be impossible, but you know, you never know. Alright, that's not the worst. I'm also just not going to throw it on the ground. I'm actually going to... And it threw it on the ground. Okay. I was going to say I'm going to put it aside, but then it fell on the ground anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, energy and our... We're like starting off with middle evolutions, huh? Our first card is Steenie. Ah! I'm just losing everything on the ground today, aren't I? Well, I hope I don't get anything crazy because I just dropped my sleeves. We have Paldean Wooper to go along with Paldean Clodsire. I think that's kind of cute. Baltoy to go along with our world-destroying Claydol. We got Carvanha, Oinkologne. I did pull Oinkologne EX last video. Another card I like to collect, Dartrix. All right, Dartrix can go in the back. We got a Lunatone, reverse holo of a Magneton. Oh, okay, we got an Illustrator Rare in Pidgeotto. It's kind of cool and simplistic. I do like it. And then a reverse holo Scizor, which I don't care about. But yeah, we got a Illustrator Rare out of this, which, you know, at least I got something. This is probably all I'm going to get because my luck, not my life, damn. Got dark all of a sudden. My luck does like to balance itself out sometimes, and you know, Pidgeotto Illustrator Rare is one way to do it. And frankly, it's a pretty cool card, so I'm not complaining either way. However, I do like to roll the dice, and we do have one more Obsidian Flames pack left to go. As already mentioned, Tyranitar is my favorite pack artwork, so once again, I'm going to try and preserve this one a little bit more. They definitely made these thicker, which I do kind of like, because the old ones I could never get into, and these ones I just kind of peel the back a little bit, and they just come apart, which is awesome. I really hope they keep the entire pack quality, just for the ease of me ripping into it, if anything. Alright, so our last chance for anything spectacular out of this 3-pack starts with a Buizel. Smoliv, I love Smoliv. You can go in the back with these guys. Varoom, Salandit, Bronzong, Flamigo doing a split, apparently. Belly Bowl! I love Belly Bowl. Magnezone. Have we gotten all 3 magnets in reverse holo form? Okay. Alright. And Gita. Welp. This is video number 4. Let me get a sleeve. Alright, so, in case you weren't familiar with the last couple videos, namely the Paldea Evolved Booster Box, Booster Bundle, sorry, I did not open a booster box, not yet anyway, and then both the Koraidon EX and the Miraidon EX tin, you would know that I pulled quite a few EX alternate arts. And now I opened 3 packs of Obsidian Flames, and I get an alternate art. I don't know what my luck is, but I certainly am not complaining. I am sorry, Reveroom, that I insulted your pack art. But this is kind of insane. I am on a 4-for-4 streak of getting alternate art rares, specifically alternate art EXs, in these blister packs. I am kind of at a loss for words, honestly. This is really stupid lucky. They must have raised the odds for pulling stuff like this, because there's genuinely just no way that I'm getting this lucky. Or I am. Who cares? I'm just not going to complain anymore. Alternate REX! Let's go! Yeah, baby! Okay. So, that concludes a very, very good, words please. A very, very good, 3-pack blister opening. I'm going to put both Dawtrix and Oddish aside for now. We're just going to summarize the main rares and the holos. If you really wanted to know the cards I set aside over here, because I thought they were cool, and or cards that I collected, we had our Oddish right here, which I put in a sleeve. We had Dartrix, because I love the Rowlet line, you know, because Rowlet's right there. Smoliv. I think if you remember the Scarlet and Violet build in Mana Box, I collected the Smoliv from there. So he'll probably go with that guy. And then Paldean, Wooper, and Clodsire are maybe Clodsire, but really are not worthy of going in the special binder. Actually, you know what? I'm making a change. Paldean and Clodsire can go in the box, because I like him. Wooper, not so much. But yeah, those were the guys I set aside in terms of non-rares that I don't care about. And speaking of which, let me sort these guys out real quick. In terms of polls from this 3-pack blisters, we have Gita. Nobody cares. You are an awful character in the game, and you're kind of a bad holo. Scizor, a bit of a cooler holo. And then Claydol. I don't know why they make Claydol with such good artwork. If you remember in Brilliant Stars, that Claydol with the fire behind him is one of my favorite artworks ever. So the fact that he's just on a destruction spree is kind of funny to me. Here is the Houndstone that came on the front of the 3-pack blister. Our Pidgeotto reverse holo rare. It's very simple and clean. I do like it. And then Reveroom EX alternate art. 4-for-4, baby. I don't know what I'm opening up next, but if I get another EX alternate art, V alternate art, who knows what, then that will be pretty crazy. Also, side note, if this is truly going up in December, obviously this doesn't mean anything for me right now because I'm in the middle of the hottest month of the year. Merry Christmas to all of you. And that really did just hurt coming out of my mouth. But if it is truly around December, whether it's late November or maybe even early January, genuinely, just have a Merry Christmas this year. And for those of you who are still in summer right now, good luck because it is extremely hot. And that's about it. Anyways, I think I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you all for watching. I'm so glad I actually have these on camera because if I was like, oh my god, I pulled 4 alternate arts in a row, then nobody would believe me. They'd be like, oh, you're so lucky. And when I go like, oh, I got them all on camera, then people care a little bit more. Anyways, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all had a magnificent time seeing how much luckier I am than all of you, because I don't know why I'm so lucky, but apparently I am. And you know what? I'm not complaining. Anyways, take care of yourselves because mental health is important. And I will see you all in my next video. So, ta-ta for now.